film for a little while, which is 10 things that make me happy. I've seen this going around as a tag a little bit. I just thought it would be a nice fun video to film. I like thinking about things that make me happy. I like talking about things that make me happy. So anyway, I have my little list here. So these are in no particular order, but I'm just going to go down the list. So the first thing that makes me happy is music. And under that definitely falls concerts. I like all different genres of music. I would say the only genre I never listen to is classical. I pretty much listen to all of the kinds of music that I can think of, at least. My favorite music artist right now is Mod Sun. Not just because of his music, which is hippie hop, which is a term that he coined, but more because of his kind of life motto, which is just happiness, success, do whatever it takes for you to get there. And I think that's so important to remember, that like your happiness is the top priority in the world. You know, that's like each individual person being happy is all that should matter. You know, it doesn't matter if we're wealthy or have lots of friends or if we have lots of items, like whatever it is that makes you happy, like find that happiness within yourself, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel about a lot of things. And then more around concerts, I love that feeling of like literally feeling the beat in your bones. Like you can feel the music rush through your body. Like it's such a visceral experience. And you can't get that listening to music at your house. You literally just can't. Like having the beat of the drums and like the bass and everything just like literally in the core of your being is the best feeling in the world. Like I feel like I've died when I'm at concerts. Like it's so incredible. You feel like you're in a completely different place. The second thing I had was writing. And I love writing. I love writing poetry. I enjoy writing fiction, but I don't consider myself very good at it. Mostly poetry is what I write, and I think that writing is an incredible way to kind of like get out your emotions, to just like purge everything that's been like going on through the day. I like journaling. It's something I do a lot. I like writing poetry. A lot of my poems are more like self-connected, but I think something that's really cool is trying to write poetry on other people's experiences. I think that's like a really interesting thing, and it's something I've been trying to do more lately. Yeah, but I think writing is just like such a great way to let go of all of the hard things and to reminisce and remember all of the good things. Number 3 is understanding schoolwork, and I know that just sounds so dumb, but honestly, like when I sit down and I'm doing like AP chemistry homework and I'm completely lost, it makes me miserable. And then sometimes I can sit down and I just like, bang, I know it. Like I know what I'm doing. And it is the best feeling. Like it feels so good to know what you're doing, especially when it's really hard classes or like classes that you find difficult, even if they're not like challenging or AP courses or whatever. It feels so good to finally get something, and it's like that one unit all year that you have an A on, and like you understand it and other people aren't doing so well, and you're like, yes, like I get it, like I'm so fabulous, go me. And like, oh god, it's such a great feeling. Number 4 is TV shows with lots and lots of seasons. So like Grey's Anatomy on its 10th season, although I'm like 4 episodes behind and I really need to catch up on that. But so Grey's Anatomy, Gossip Girl I think had like 5 seasons, although I watched them all on Netflix like one summer, but still they 5 seasons lasted me long enough. What other shows have lots of seasons that I like? Oh god, I can't remember. Oh, Weeds, that had like 8 seasons I think. But all those seasons were really short, so it wasn't that great, and the episodes were really short. But still, Weeds was a quality show. Yeah, but anyway, TV shows with lots of seasons, shows that like hook you in and keep you hooked. But I don't like shows that have so many seasons that are just going on forever and unnecessarily, like Pretty Little Liars. It's like, get to the point already. I had to stop watching it because it was just so pointless and so irritating. And all the season finales for that were just horrible. But anyway, so TV shows with lots of seasons. Number 5 that I have is slam poetry, or spoken word, whatever you want to call it. I like spoken word a lot better. It sounds a lot nicer to me than slam poetry. But I love it so much. I'll link a few of my favorites down below because I'm not going to remember the names of them right now because I suck at that. But it's seeing someone on stage or just in front of people or even just filming it alone in their room, although I think it is more, I don't know, more real, I guess, when it's in front of an audience. But anyway, seeing someone and seeing their emotions come through the words they've written is so incredible. Like, you really, really get to see the power that they wanted behind each word. And I think that's so great. Whereas written poetry, and some poetry is written to be read and not to be spoken, and that's perfectly fine. But some poetry that's written to be read is so hard to understand because you don't get to hear the author's emphasis on each word, and you don't get to hear how they wanted it to be said, and you don't get to hear their passion behind it. And when you do get to hear that, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I honestly, I can't even explain how much I love it. Number 6 is a relaxing atmosphere, and for me that usually means burning incense or burning a candle, and I have twinkle lights around my windows in my bedroom, so I plug those in, burn incense, burn a candle, and I'll just sit down and like watch YouTube videos or watch Netflix or read a book or something. And it's so nice to just be relaxed at the end of a long day, although, to be perfectly honest, I have had no time for that lately. But it's really nice when you do have the time. And number 7 I have is organizing or keeping a planner. And I know that sounds really dumb, and if you saw my bedroom right now, you would think that I was lying because it looks like the most disheveled place in the entire world. I have pants on the floor, magazines in the corner, I'm a disaster. But anyways, I really, really like organizing my school stuff, essentially. At the end of every, unit in each subject, I take out all my papers and, stack them up in a corner of my bedroom so that I don't have them in my backpack anymore. And I really love keeping a planner, and my favorite thing to do at the end of the day. So, I write down everything I have to do throughout the day. I love crossing them off, and then I flip to the calendar page. And crossing off the day in the calendar is the best thing. It's like, I finished everything I have to do today, I'm done, I can just sit here, or even if I haven't finished everything I have to do, I cross it off, because it just it feels like I honestly feel a release of pressure. I feel the tension in my shoulders, lessen. Number 8 is doing things by myself. And I don't mean how 2-year-olds are like, I can tie my shoes by myself, I am too great for you. I don't mean it like that. I mean, I enjoy going to the movies by myself. I like going into the city by myself. I like going to the mall by myself. I like to go get food by myself. I love going to the grocery store by myself. And part of these things are I feel going to the grocery store, going to run errands and stuff like that, it's oh, I feel I'm an adult or whatever. But when I mean going into the city and stuff like that, I just really, really like feeling powerful, I guess, and really confident. I guess I feel more confident when I'm by myself. And I like going in the city and getting my coffee and sitting down in the park and I don't know, doing whatever I need to do. And when I'm by myself, I don't feel like I need to be anyone other than whatever I want to be at that exact moment in time. I can put my headphones in and tune out to the world, or I can stop and talk to every homeless person. I can do whatever I want, and it's so great to just have that freedom. And we don't have that all the time because we're always constantly around people that want us to do certain things. And I love just being by myself. And then in the complete opposite of that, my 9th thing is my friends and family. And I honestly, this totally should have been the first thing on this list, but as I said, these were not in order. But my friends and my family mean so much to me, and I can truly say that I'm not sure I'd be here today if it weren't for them. And I think that it's so important to surround yourself with a group of people that are there for you and that want to be there for you and that are supporting you because they love you, not because they feel like they have to. And I think that I have that, at least with some of my family members and definitely with all of my friends. And I think that, as you get older, you kind of weave in and out of different friend groups and you weed out people that are weeds in your life, essentially. And eventually you have weaved everyone together into this basket, and this basket is holding you together. And that was the creepiest, shittiest metaphor I've ever come up with in my entire life. That was so bad. Please don't take that as a hint to what my poetry is going to be like. But anyway, it's like, yeah, you build up your group of people, you build up your safety net, your security blanket, and they're all going to be there for you. And I think that's the coolest feeling in the world, to know that you have people that love you, and the people that love you are people that you love. That was trippy, but I meant that to be serious. Alright, my 10th thing is cities. And I adore cities. I love every city I've ever been to. I think that each city has its own character, each city has its own like incredible feeling to it, and I live right outside of a city, but this city, Boston, has become my home, essentially. I don't even feel like it's a city anymore. It's just, I know everywhere, well, not everywhere, obviously, but I know so many places in Boston. And part of what I love about cities is the adventure, you know? So I cannot wait to go to New York. I really want to go to New York for college. And I'm so excited to have a huge adventure. And obviously, I mean, I've been to New York for like a weekend before. It's like 2 hours away from here. But I've never been to New York for an extended period of time. I think the longest I've been is a week. And I can't wait to have such a large amount of exciting, new, adventurous, and like intriguing things to do every day. Like new museum exhibits, new stores, new movies coming out, new shows on Broadway, new tourists to stare at, new coffee shops, new things all the time. So many exciting things. Nothing happens in my town. And even in Boston, I don't feel like things are that exciting anymore. And I guess that's just because I'm used to it. But still, I love cities. I love the energy, and I love the diversity. I love looking at all the different people. People watching is like my favorite thing to do, besides all of these other things I just talked about. But anyway, this is my video of 10 things that make me happy, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this tag. All of you that are watching it right now, I truly, truly tag you. I would love to see your videos. You can post it as a video response below, or you can post it on your own channel and write a comment below saying that you posted it, and I will definitely go watch it. I would love to see anyone who wants to make this video. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe down below, or follow me on any of my social media sites, which I have linked in the down bar. And of course, please only do this if you want to. So I love you. Be sure to stay happy and stay healthy. Bye.